Join me as your host, Roderick Swift, every Wednesday, Musicians Matters Podcast, live right here at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Positive Power, 21 Christian Media LLC. Let's go!
Do I have a show for you tonight? We are speaking to the legendary Tyler Gaston. But before we go to this, I have some more announcements before we go to that. We're going to have amplified worship with Kimberly Laurie. She's going to be celebrating 10 years. June 24th at Tabernacle of Praise. You need to get those tickets. And the mob band, my brother, Amani Laurie, is going to be doing the music. You need to be there. Get those tickets now. And on the 1st, on the car, she's going to be producing, getting a show on August. On the 1st of July. I need you to be there. I support everything that Ona do. So Ona is going to be making it happen on that. On my session, it's going to be July 2nd at 902 West Orange. It's going to be at the Wealthy Place, Las Vegas. That's going to be Drum Clinic Uncut. It's going to be our 12th year, and you do not want to miss that. It's going to be award show plus clinic at the same time. So let's welcome my guest, Tyler Gaston, the owner of Gas Station's recording studio.
Jimmy?
How you doing today?
I'm good. I like that the music you got on your intro. That was nice.
Speaking of that, I'm very excited to just introduce you as my engineer. As you've been my engineer for, let's say, ever since this started, the Drummers United, and ever since this podcast has started, I'm truly thankful for everything that you have done, everything that you have done for me, everything that you believed in me, and
of course.
Just put it out there. You said to me one day, because I was getting, people with the voice, and I was getting people with, different voices. You said, bro, you could do this yourself.
Yeah.
You remember that? I was like,
yeah, I remember.
I was like, for real? Is that serious? I said, let me take heed to this. And let me get on this microphone and do it myself and save my breath and make sure I do it the way I want it. So
yes, sir.
Reason why I was saying legendary, because your whole family is known for music.
Yeah, the Gaston family.
Tell them about that, bro.
Well, I was born into a very musical family. Everybody from my grandma on down to the youngest of the grandkids has some type of musically inclined gift. Most of them, mainly all of us, grew up in church and got our start in church, being church musicians. My father, along with some of my older cousins and my uncles, had a touring gospel group or a quartet group that was very, very popular out here, named the Gaston Five. And, they're very, very popular out here, sung with some of the best quartet groups in the world. And, I just happened to be a lucky baby born into that family that was already
yes,
musically established for sure. So,
shout out to Fiki.
Shout out to Fiki. Shout out to Goose. Shout out to Mike. Rest in peace.
That's right. That's right.
It's a bunch of them.
Right. That's right.
It was a Gaston 5, but it ended up being like 20 of them.
Yeah. It was amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. I love that group. So, my brother,
yes,
just
sir.
tell the world about yourself a little bit.
So, I am a musical engineer. I am the person behind the boards that makes people sound great, or that helps them sound great, excuse me. I own my own studio named after me, branded after me, called The Gas Station, hence my last name, Gaston. The nickname Gas was given to me by the UNLV football team. Shout out to all my former Rebel alumni, and it carried over into my family, into my community. But to those who know me, I'm Tyler. I'm Tyler Gaston, mentor, man, athlete, all of that. Whatever you pretty much needed me to be. You know, I'm just me, man. That's all.
Speaking of mentor, that's one of my questions. Who do you mentor, my brother?
I'm sorry, say that one time.
Do you mentor anybody? Who do you mentor?
Oh, absolutely. I kind of have that big brother. I wouldn't say stigma. That's a bad word, but big brother type of recognition in the community, just from not hesitating to speak and say, you know, things that God gives me pertaining to people, or inspiring things, or, you know, reaching out to help people whenever I have the ability to. And I've been mentoring since high school, really. I was just like a bigger presence, a wise, like an old soul type of kid. And then also I had my own Legacy League Gentlemen's Club. Not a strip club, y'all who listening. It was a young men's club for at-risk youth. And I had that while I was in college. And then I graduated college and I joined forces with the Clark County Gang Intervention team, where we kept kids off the streets as well. Yeah, and then now it's just, you can't turn it off. It just kind of is what it is, and comes with the territory. So I get
it's going.
Yep.
I'm noticing
I get all these young people in the studio who have a lot to say, and they have a lot of pain and a lot of different feelings that they like to get off of their chest in the studio. And a lot of times they turn into therapy sessions and mentoring sessions for these young people.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Very interesting. I like that, because you're like a very big pillar in this community. You know, people come to the gas station just for that, and I like that, because, you know, I just you know, let's put it like this: I was able to be there when to see you start from the house to where you at right now. And now, can you like let the world know how that impacted the world?
Yes. So I was renting a 3-bedroom home, and one of the bedrooms in that home was my do-it-yourself rinky-dink studio setup. And I was an artist myself at the time, who didn't have the money to pay anyone to engineer my music and make it sound the way that my favorite artists were sounding. And so I started learning myself. My mom didn't have the money to pay for it at the time. So I started investing myself. And then that grew from that small room. Well, actually, I'm going to actually tell the full story. So the owner put the house up for sale. Right. And I had already been thinking about moving into my own space, and God had been telling me, but sometimes when you're not ready to fly, God gonna push you out the tree, because He believes that you are. And so that I believe that's what happened in that instance. So he pushed me out because he believed that I was ready to do it, and I was dragging my feet because of my own insecurities and my own doubts in my mind. And so in the whole little thing that I pictured as a crisis, out came a blessing. I had my first studio location on Alexander and Martin Luther King here in North Las Vegas. And I was there since 2016 all the way up until 2020.
Yes.
And then now, the gas station that everybody sees now is now 3,500 square feet, or 2,500 square feet on the music side, with 3 studios, a podcast studio, a learning lab that also facilitates our nonprofit organization for the youth. It also has a 1,000 square foot event space and photography space in the back. And we've now also expanded on that to not only be able to cater to all the sound and audio production, but we have the first film studio ever in North Las Vegas. So we made history with that, and that is 3,500 square feet. So not only have we been working, but God's been working double that behind the scenes. So.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. And now I'm going to let the world know he put his heart in his music and his gift that he's putting onto the world. Everything that he puts out, he makes sure that it's A1.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean by that?
Absolutely.
It's like on point. The reason why I say that, because when you have your rhythms, you have your beats, and everything is always on point. All your mics, your systems, and everything is on point. Everything that when I go there and get into your studio, and I get on the mic, it's A1. It's not, like you say, it's not a rinky-dink equipment. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So
yes, sir.
The reason why I'm like this, I'm like in tears, because I seen you from the beginning, from your house to Alexander to Losey Road. It's just a tremendous move in that matter of time, and no one ever in our community ever did this before, and kept it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
That's a blessing. So, kudos to you on that.
Well, thank you. And thank you to all of our clients that may be listening right now, and future clients, because we definitely couldn't have done it without you guys, obviously.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And North Las Vegas got our back. I can say that.
Yes, they do. I can tell that. That's a blessing. That's a blessing to have North Las Vegas on your side on that. So,
yeah.
And all of the government and everything to look out for you. That's just a blessing.
Yeah, there's been quite a few politicians in the building as of late.
Yes, tell them about what you got going on right now, because I know you have a lot of comedy going on. I noticed that you have a lot of shows going on. Tell them about that, if you want to put it out there.
Okay. Well, we did create a platform. Well, we created a bunch of things, actually. I'm going to say that, and then I feel like the people will understand the train of thought and
yes, sir,
how we created all of these different platforms. And so we've been creating here. I've been creating here for well over 15 years, and I'm only 30. I got into it early. Like I said, I was born into a musical family. My wife, the queen of the castle, was a part of a touring reggae group. Actually, a Grammy Award-winning reggae group where she sung background.
That's right.
And I met her here.
That's right.
So, without getting too biblical, when a man finds a woman, he finds a good thing.
And I believe
that. Yeah, so she added a feminine touch that was much needed for the brand, or at least God knew I needed it. And I wasn't looking for anything. We just found each other. And so we together have been compiling a list of things that our clients have been telling us, oh, we don't have this, I wish we had this. And upon our travels, when we go to different places for work, LA and down south and Arizona and all these different places, New York, all these different places, they have things and they have culture that Vegas kind of lacks because Vegas is such a young city. And
right.
And I kind of take that personally, not in insult type of way, but it's just somebody from here would know what's best from here. And I would believe that, people in LA would know what's best for LA. And so with that being said, and knowing that in that void where we didn't have things, we started to create things. We didn't have a platform that promoted live instrumentation or live performances. So we created our show called The Blueprint, where it is the blueprint to a good sound or a independent artist. We didn't have a rap battle scene out here that people can come to enjoy, be safe, and participate in the sport of rap battling. So we created the Cookout, which is also one of the biggest network events that happens here at the studio. We didn't have the film studio, and that was another thing where people can come and shoot content or music videos and small films. We're definitely not on the Tyler Perry level yet, but this was the first step in that direction.
Excuse me. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Hey, well, I look up to Tyler Perry a lot, and I looked up to Dr. Dre for a lot of things on the positive end. And so, humbly speaking, of course, I would love to be in their seats, but I always prefer to just keep growing. And I believe that the brand has grown a lot, but I see the vision that we see at the gas station is so much bigger than what we have now. Trust and believe that.
Reason why I say that, yes, you are, because you can just look at your videos, and your videos look professional. It's not something like, just something just put together, You took time and you take effort, and you can tell how your mind is thinking on those videos. And I like that, so that's a A+ for me. I'm like, wow, how is he go? Why? How did he go there? That's what I'm like, because when I posted that video, you showed, you was, I guess, showing the video. You was showing how you started, where you started, where you came from, and where you're going, and all we missing is you. That's
you're talking about the commercial for the studio.
I love that. Oh my.
Yeah.
That's
well, if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it right. We definitely believe that.
You're right about that. You sure did. You did it right. So, what I'm trying to find out, what is your type of music that you like to listen to besides gospel music, bro?
I enjoy everything. Well, I never mind. Let me not say everything, because there's a lot of stuff that I just can't have on my spirit, to be honest. Like, it's just, can I say ignorant? I'm gonna say ignorant. It's a lot of ignorant. There's a lot of ignorant music out there from a lot of different people, and because I love music and I love the creation of it, and because I'm a non-biased person behind the boards, I can find the beauty in a lot of things, even if I don't know, it comes off negative to other people. And so I listen to all genres. I listen to all different types of people's music, all different colors and creeds, and I find things that are interesting to me.
Right.
So, a lot of people may look at secular music and be completely turned off of it, but I'm very responsible. I'm very set in myself and in my spirit, and I'm confident. And those things that are not of me will never be of me. And so I listen for rhythmic things. I listen for creative composition. I listen for lyrical composition and things of that sort. And whatever's different, whatever's unique stands out to me. Because I'm intrigued by how they accomplished it, you know, how the project came together rather than who it is or, you know.
Yes, sir.
So my ear towards music is different.
Like you're saying, I like Jill Scott. Shout out to Jill Scott. She got some beats out there and some rhythms that's out there, out this world. Shouts out to Sheila. Shouts out to Sheila E. Matter of fact, she was just here on Saturday. I sure hate that I wasn't able to get there because of the situation I'm in with the car accident. But otherwise, I would have been there. But I heard it was awesome. Name one of your favorite songs.
It was. Brother. Sure it was.
I know. It was very awesome. Name one of your favorite songs that you like.
My favorite songs that I like. I'm gonna say Drake, "God's Plan."
Okay.
Drake, "God's Plan."
Awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
I just feel like that song kind of relates and has some relativity to my personal story.
Amazing. Yeah. Do you want to let the people know what do you have for them as they come in to the gas station?
Well, generally speaking, if you come to the gas station, you can expect quality. You can expect professionalism. We are not a studio that allows for a bunch of random people and entourage. If you bring your entourage, and that's fine, but you are confined within the space that you booked. So we believe in we don't allow super smoking in the building, as we have a lot of clients from older people who come in just for a therapeutic release or maybe doing voiceovers or whatever, down to the youngest of the youngest. And I mean 3 and 4 year olds who are coming in and doing their first song. So it's a clean space. Everybody here has good energy. We definitely take pride in that. And you can get professionalism. I actually studied in school. I went to college for exactly what I'm teaching now and what I'm doing now. And I didn't hesitate to teach everything I know to my younger engineers. So I can guarantee and vouch for quality if you ever come to the gas station. And in addition to the gas station, as for mentioned, we have all these other platforms for independent artists and independent creatives. This Friday coming up, June 10th, we have Laugh University, Laugh U, where it is a platform specifically for local comedians here in Las Vegas. So if you're listening, you hear this, you know somebody that's funny, or you want to come out and get a good laugh and not have to worry about extra drama and things like that in a safe, creative place, come to the gas station this Friday from 8 to 11. Laugh You.
Sounds like a winner.
That's it.
Sound like a winner. I may be there. You never know. You may see me over there. I may be there just to support, because you always supporting me at the drum clinic or whatever. I know you're gonna be there for the second, so I may be there for this Friday.
Yes, sir. And then it's only $15.
It's only $15. Yep. That's no problem. Let them people know. So how do you rest your mind off a day's work, big bro? Little bro.
I got to put that phone down. It rings nonstop. Somebody's always asking something or requiring something, or wants to talk or vent about something. So I got to put the phone down. I like to watch movies. I like to talk to my wife. I like to talk to my mama. Still, I'm a mama's boy.
That's right.
I like to talk to my little brother. But those are my escapes. Movies a lot, because they're like another creative like outlet for me. I like, as a producer, you like how things come together. You like seeing a vision brought to life, and movies are an exact epitome of that on the screen for you to actually watch somebody's vision start from or come together from a writing or a script into an actual production. So I love it, and it's like almost like making music on the screen. And then of course, my lovely wife, she understands me, and so when I'm not talking to y'all, I'm talking to her.
That's right.
When I'm upset with y'all because y'all came to the studio and did something to me, she has to hear it. So shout out to her.
You need to stop. You say when I'm upset with y'all. That's right. Exactly. That's an understandable situation. Do you have accountability partner, brother?
I'm sorry, say that one time.
Do you have like accountability partner? Someone that you look up to? You know what that
Absolutely.
means.
Absolutely. It's a lot of people that I quietly look up to, and maybe I should start telling everybody that it's inspiring me, man. Because I get inspired and I keep it moving. But there are people like you. There are people like Robert Twix Taylor running for mayor. The first black mayor of North Las Vegas, Joseph Abraham.
Yes, sir. You can put that out there.
Joseph Abraham is the whitest, the blackest white dude ever in North Las Vegas.
Yes.
He's been servicing the community with the urban voice and a lot of other things. And man, it's just so many different people, man. Like I'm inspired by people younger than me, and they don't even know it. It's just the way that kids even, they don't have any recollection of what reality is, quote unquote, and disappointment. So their creativity and their imagination is not limited by disappointments in adulthood.
Exactly.
And just to see kids come in and their imaginations, when you talk to them, like all the things that they want to be and they're so confident that they're going to be, it's inspiring to me, because if we want it, we can have it.
Exactly. You told me that.
That's the way we should go about it. Yeah.
You told me
stop ourselves from being there.
You told me that quite a few times.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I'm keeping on going. That's why I'm at my 12th year right now. Because remember, I was telling you from the beginning when we first started this, I was saying I don't know what to do, guys. People are not showing up. I don't know. People are like just hating. You kept on telling me, just keep on going, just don't stop. Hang in there, and look where I'm at. People are coming. People are showing up. Because you get like a riffraff one time, and then all of a sudden it's like a drastic fall, and then all of a sudden it goes right back up, and then you get back to like a drastic fall again, and it's like a up and down,
like a roller coaster, like a tide. Yeah,
exactly. So what I'm doing now is like I'm thinking. I'm doing like you're saying. I'm keeping my mind thinking. I'm keeping my mind, going, and I'm making different things. Matter of fact, this time, remember last year somebody else was speaking?
Mm-hmm.
I got a message for them this year.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Proud of you. He said, I'm speaking this time. It's on me. Give me the mic.
Yeah, I got a message for them this year. So to everyone that's coming out to the Drum Clinic Uncut this year, it's going to be an award show, yes, but I'm going to start it off with some word and some words of wisdom from this little young cat, Roger Swift.
You said a young cat? That's what you said?
Yeah. I just turned 50.
You said young? I'm sorry. I'm used to you being an honest man. You said young?
Young cat, I just turned 50. You hear me?
I heard you. I thought I heard you wrong. But yeah, I heard you. You said what I thought you said.
No, I just turned. I'm 50. I just turned 50. I'm excited about that. Gas, are you a leader or a follower? Are you a leader or a follower, Gas?
It depends on the road, on the road that I need. Because if somebody, I'm definitely a leader by heart. I'm gonna say
right.
that.
By heart, yes.
Absolutely, but I know how to play a role, and I had. You can't be a good leader until you follow first.
That's true. That's true. That's true. What do you say to people that What do you say to people that face through their sessions?
You say that one more time. You said what?
What do you say to people that's late to their sessions, my brother?
Oh, it's not for me to say. I was paid before they showed up, so it's your time to waste if you would like to do that. Right,
exactly. That could go both ways because you're a musician too, and you have your own establishment, so it can go both ways. So basically, what I was just saying, as far as of the musician situation, I was give them like one or two warnings. Mm-hmm. After the second warning, the third time, that's it. I'm done. So, but
yeah, it's unprofessional. Like I don't really understand how hard it is to be on time. Sometimes things happen, but sometimes things don't have to happen.
Exactly.
You can just be on time.
I don't understand that. No. So, describe yourself in 50 words or less.
Describe myself in 6 words or less.
50, because you got a book. You got a big book, bro.
I'm gonna do 6 words. 6 words.
Why you
I'm gonna say in 50 words? That's gonna take us the rest of our conversation.
That's what I said. You got a whole book. Come on.
Efficient.
Okay.
First word, efficient. I'm gonna get the job done.
Yes, sir.
2, confident.
Yes, sir.
3, humble.
Yes, sir.
4, gifted. I'm gonna say gifted because I recollect and I know that it was given to me. I didn't necessarily earn how great I am in music. And then 5, diligent / hardworking. And then 6, funny. I like to laugh, man. I joke.
Amen. Amen. That's sounds like a winner there. Basically, what do you have to say to the world positively? Because we talking to like 150 countries right now as we speak right now.
Oh wow,
150 countries.
Okay.
So you're international right now as we speak.
Hey, well, say that thing. How y'all doing, world?
That's right.
Well, I'm gonna say this, and I believe that it holds steady in whatever country and whatever language, and whatever location. Patience is key. You gotta love what you're doing. You loving what you do allows you to be patient. Time flies when you're having fun. One thing about whatever you're doing is going to be a wait. It may not happen when you want it to happen. It's going to happen when it's supposed to happen. So if you can master being patient, then everything else will fall into place not without frustration, but it'll be a lot easier. I'll say that. Because trials and tribulations will come, but if you're just patient and you stay at it and you keep working, whatever you set out to be, whatever you want to be, is definitely going to happen. Has no choice but to happen. And the only way to guarantee it is if you try it one more time.
Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. So let the world know what platforms that you can be reached at, where you can be reached at.
Okay, you can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook at Tyler Gaston or KingGas100@gmail.com or KingGas100 on Instagram, Twitter, and also Facebook.
Awesome. So is that all that you want to tell the world right now?
Maybe. I don't know.
Tell them something positive.
I think so. Tell them something else positive?
Tell them something else positive.
We need it, man. It's a lot of bad stuff going on.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad and negative stuff going on, man. So we could all use something positive. Go find something to laugh at. Laughter is good for the soul. I believe that. And whatever it is that you enjoy doing, go do that. Stop making excuses for why you can't do it.
Exactly.
Why you shouldn't do it. Why it shouldn't be you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I'll say that. But
so,
if they want to hear anything else positive, they got to book a session.
That's right. Come on. That's right. Come on to the gas stations, record a studio. That's right. Let them know where it's at. Let them know the address.
2270 Losey Road here in North Las Vegas, Nevada. Again, that's 2270 Losey Road, North Las Vegas, Nevada.
And he does represent. And I'm truly to have him in my family. And I'm truly glad to be in your family. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do if I wasn't in your family, you know. It's like, let's put it like this. I'm surrounded by 2 engineers. Ain't that a blessing? I have one that's doing this show right now, and I'm talking to one right now, my other engineer. Ain't that a blessing? Hopefully you're not working him as hard as you be working me.
Oh no! Don't you say that. I'm just kidding.
All right, we're about to come to a close. My brother just put it out there. He said, "I hope you're not working him hard as you're working me." Lord, have mercy. About to. Oh my goodness, we're coming to a close, and I'm coming to a close. And we're about to say, I would like to thank my engineer that's holding this down right now, Jerry Royce, live, Positive Powers 21 Christian Media LLC, for being there as a true brother and a true friend in Christ. And I would like to thank my other engineer, Tyler Gaston, the gas station recording studio, for all of my engineering work that's done for this show and all of the platforms that I have been doing. He has been there daily, day in and day out. Anytime I call him, he's always there. And Tyler Gaston, this is not just me just saying it because you're on here. This is being said all the time. And I really thank you, bro, for being there. Next week, next week we're going to have Brian Ewell. He's going to be coming from Texas, and he's a well-known musician, international and nationally. It says, now faith is the substance for things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Hebrews 11:1. Be blessed.
Join me as your host, Roger Swift, every Wednesday, Musicians Matters Podcast, live right here at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Positive Power, 21 Christian Media, LLC. Let's go!
What's good, y'all? It's your man, Scola De Niro from the multi-platinum group, Drew Hill. And I'm proud to say that I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, and you're now listening to my man, Jerry Royce Live Podcast, the best international radio station in the whole wide world. Peace and love.
Hi, I'm El Caso, and I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, and you're listening to Jerry Royce Live Podcast, the best international radio station in the whole wide world.
Hey, my name is Davis and I'm from Haiti, but I live in Dominican Republic. I'm here, Positive Power 21, Jerry Royce Live Worldwide.
You are listening to Jerry Royce Live.